Good morning, guys. I completely forgot to turn on the camera and my mind was somewhere else and I just started putting on my makeup and it's like, oh my gosh. So I didn't wake up like this. So I wanted to address this question before I forget because I was supposed to talk about it yesterday, but I completely forgot. And the question was, are Brandon and I going to stay in Korea indefinitely? So the answer for that has always been, we're gonna do what makes sense for us. And that answer really depends a lot on Brandon's job. So right now at Reebok, what he's doing is super important for him. And we really feel like we're meant to be here right now in Korea. But, if opportunity strikes and we get offered something really cool the next month or something, I don't know, for example, we would be totally up to pick up and leave. There are definitely things I would miss so much about Korea, but there are already so many things that I miss about living in the States. That's where we currently are. So two of you guys, Grace and Sherilyn, you guys requested that I do a Q&A video. And instead of doing a separate video for them, I figure if any of you guys have any questions, and if you wanted to leave them in the comments below, if I don't reply to you directly in the comment section, I will address your questions in these morning chat videos. Does that sound okay? I was talking to my best friend Jessica this morning, and I was telling her how there's only 9 more days left of this morning chat series. Well, the daily morning chat series. And I wanted her feedback on what the next thing should be for me. I love doing this morning chat series, but it is a little bit tough for me to continue doing this every single day. The other option is maybe I can do it like twice a week, and it'll be the same kind of format where I just kind of share what's on my mind, talk to you guys about certain products or books or whatever it is that I want to share. Let me know what you guys think about that, because my personality is I'm such a planner and I need to know what the next step for me is. I always appreciate your feedback. I'm in the mood to put on a little more eyeshadow. The mood has struck me. I don't know why, because my schedule today, I'm only leaving the house for about an hour. But I feel like it. I feel it today. So with the new year approaching, I was kind of thinking for myself, like what I should focus on. And just to give you a little more detail on that, earlier this year, well, actually at the end of last year, for 2015, Brandon picked a word. And that word was his focus for self-development. And the word that he picked for himself was valuable. Like, how can he add value in the lives of other people, in the work that he's doing, and, in our marriage, just all around. And then I was talking to my friend Kristen the other day, and she told me her word for 2016. So now I'm in the process of figuring out what I want to work on. I feel like doing this daily vlogging thing has definitely helped provide a little more clarity in that direction. And I think I want to focus on fear. I have a lot of it, and I let it stop me from doing things that I could potentially be good at. And actually, Brandon recently listened to another Tim Ferriss podcast where Tim Ferriss interviews Jamie Foxx. And I think they were talking about the topic of fear, and Jamie Foxx said, "What's on the other side of fear?" And the answer is nothing. Nothing is on the other side of fear. The reason I'm bringing this up is because I made a confession to Brandon 2 nights ago. And the reason I was really hesitant about sharing with him, I felt like once I said it out loud and I shared it with Brandon, he was going to challenge me to follow through. And I didn't know if I was ready for that. And I still don't know if I'm ready for that. So one thing that I've always admired that I feel like it's so unattainable for me is dance. I just love watching amazing dancers, and it's just so mesmerizing how someone can move their body like that. And I told Brandon that I think in 2016, I think I need to take dance lessons just to put myself out there. And, he really wanted me to dig and think about why I wanted to do it. Like, why out of all things that you could possibly pursue, why is it that you want to go with dance? And I told him it's because it terrifies me. It's just not something I grew up with. Well, at least not like professionally trained or anything. And yeah, for me, it just feels like something that I could never do. And I know that's the fear talking, right? I just don't like doing things that I'm not good at. That's a very, very big struggle that I have. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. But for me in particular, it's like if I'm not gonna be amazing at it from the beginning, I don't want to do it. And that was my struggle with CrossFit for a really long time until I finally let it go. And I made it more about the act of doing it. The act of doing it and being consistent. So this morning I was in bed and I was just Googling dance studios or dance lessons in Korea that's English speaking, and so many of the results yielded like K-pop classes. And I don't know if that's something that I want to do because I don't listen to K-pop, and I feel like I want to do something cool. Like cool as in I feel like a lot of the K-pop stuff, they're like very cutesy, but I'm interested more in like hip-hop and the music that I like. Maybe once I have a plan for this, I can take you guys along that journey. But yeah, I'd like to know what's something that you guys have always wanted to do, but you haven't yet because it scares you. What is that for you? Another thing that Brandon shared with me is, great leaders, they take fear and they use it as a compass. So immediately if you want to do something and it scares you or you find resistance, that just means you got to do it. And thinking about dance just terrifies me. So I think that might be my next step. Alright guys, I'm gonna go get started on my day. I have so much footage to review from my 2.5 weeks in the States, and I want to put together a vlog. And I'm really excited for you guys to, see what happened on the trip, and for you guys to see some of my close friends and my family. And yeah, I need to get started on that. It's been a long time coming. So, hope you have a great day, and I'll meet you back here tomorrow. Bye.